Hello everyone, my name is Nasib Fathi and I'm a CEU alumnus, a proud CEU alumnus, a head of growth at DLT Austria, and a scientific researcher supported by Austrian Science Fund and working at Mojo University Vienna. The title of my today's speech is Inconvenient Truth About Bitcoin. It's useful, valuable, and yes, good for the planet. So let's begin. Not too many of us think of money as energy, but maybe we should. Michael Saylor, a co-founder and executive chairman of Strategy, former MicroStrategy, articulated the concept of Bitcoin as a multidimensional store of value, encapsulating energy, money, and time. And it's pretty straightforward in that sense, because we need all of those three elements in order to mine Bitcoin, in some sense. So we as a civilization have been always building around energy networks, from fire to steam to electricity and to the sun or solar energy. This was a long journey towards a more cleaner and sustainable power. And we have advanced by learning how to store, channel, and transmit this energy in a more efficient way. Bitcoin is also continuing this trajectory. Only this time, the energy is monetary. It's a new digital monetary network that works at scale. As you can see, there is over $1.83 trillion in stored value as per coin market cap. It's being used and adopted by institutions, and we have recent news about US strategic Bitcoin reserve. There is no central authority, so it's decentralized. There are no CEOs, no borders. There is geographical flexibility, just pure, cryptographically secured monetary energy. Think of it as a phase change from water to ice. The old system, such as banknotes, vaults, and intermediaries, is melting into a new digital form that retains energy way more efficiently and with far less friction. Where gold depends on trust in central banks, Bitcoin depends on math and code. Where fiat or fiat currencies are trapped by borders, Bitcoin moves almost instantly and permissionlessly. Physical systems degrade, Bitcoin holds value indefinitely. To put it into perspective for you, Bitcoin dematerializes money, same as Spotify dematerialized cities and LinkedIn digitized careers. From water to ice. As a result, we get a monetary layer that stores value like a battery, transmits it like a network, persists across time without permission or decay. It's money that doesn't leak, from water to ice. As for utility part, I would rather say that it's not a stock, because it isn't, and it's not really a currency, but what it is. As a commodity, as it turns out, it makes sense. Therefore, it's not being regulated by Security and Exchange Commission in the US, but rather Commodity Futures Trading Commission. And there are quite a few reasons for that. It's fungible, which means that it's interchangeable. It's scarce. There are only 21 million Bitcoins that could be mined, ever. It's tradable on global markets and across borders. There is no central issuer. As I mentioned before, it's decentralized. It's still decentralized. There are no dividends and no promises, only math, code, and pure consensus, collective consensus. Therefore, regulatory burden is moderate. It's focused on market fairness rather than corporate disclosures. It behaves more like a digital gold than any financial instrument we've known before. As for the environmental part, there is a common saying, Bitcoin wastes a lot of energy, like a lot. But what's really a lot? Let's put things into perspective. As per Cambridge Bitcoin Electricity Consumption Index, the global consumption and yearly consumption of Bitcoin, energy consumption of Bitcoin, is 181 terawatts per hour as of 2024. When it comes to United States, it's approximately 4,220 terawatts per hour, as per International Energy Agency. To do a quick math for you, that's approximately 4.3% of US consumption. Now, I know that some of you will say that, okay, Bitcoin plays a way simpler function, right? And United States as a country, as a mechanism, so to say, has way more functions and operates globally in a bit different, more comprehensive manner. However, Bitcoin is not as straightforward as it gets at times. As of 2024, more than a half of Bitcoin mining runs on sustainable energy mix. So here comes a logical conclusion. This is a higher renewable share than banking and gold mining industries. Also, in the United Arab Emirates, it turned out that adding Bitcoin mining to a solar farm cut payback time from 8.1 years to 3.55 years, because it absorbed more than 60% of surplus energy and generated $7.68 million in pure profit. So my conclusion is that Bitcoin actually, on Bitcoin mining, makes renewable investments more appealing, therefore contributes to the development of renewable energy sector positively. There is more to it. According to Cornell study, during pre-commercial phases, Bitcoin mining turns idle power into earlier revenue. So Bitcoin miners act as energy sponges, soaking up surplus energy that would otherwise just go unused. To add to that, I would say that in areas with wind, solar, and hydropower potential, miners are becoming anchor customers increasingly. Some are even acquiring wind farms to reach the net zero emissions state, because there is a common agenda there. So maybe we should just try to rethink the way we perceive Bitcoin. Instead of saying that it wastes a lot of energy, we should put things into perspective and try to think of it from a different angle. Because as a matter of fact, and it's being research-backed, real scientific research-backed, Bitcoin actually contributes to the active development, or at least supports an active development of renewable energy sector as we speak. In my opinion, Bitcoin is not a problem. It's rather a tool. We've been told that Bitcoin is speculative, wasteful, inefficient, wastes a lot of energy. However, as a matter of fact, it stores monetary energy with zero degradation. It's resilient and still decentralized. It's becoming a key enabler of renewable energy build-out and runs cleaner than the industries we already trust, such as banks and gold mining. Thank you very much for your attention, and I would kindly ask you to scan this QR code. By that, you can open my LinkedIn account, where I post daily insights, not only on Bitcoin, but also on AI and other innovative tech in a comprehensible manner. And also, we recently started a podcast together, and it's being supported by DOT Austria as well. There will be a lot of experts and business executives talking about blockchain and AI and so on and so forth. Thank you.